They say that when the sun touches the edge of the desert, the world falls silent, just to hear the first roar echo across the sands. It is the sound that marks the beginning of a battle written by nature millions of years ago. No warning, no mercy. When instinct speaks, every creature must choose, fight or vanish.
That's gonna be tough.
The herd of cattle walks to the riverbank to drink. They have no idea that beneath the surface, a crocodile is lying in wait. Just seconds after the first sip, the water explodes. A massive crocodile bursts upward, clamping its jaws around the cow and dragging it down with the brutal force of nature.
Ek het dit op video, julle.
Ja, daar's nou een krokodil wat nou
The lioness hides in the tall grass, her body pressed low against the ground, breathing slow and steady. Then, with a sudden and powerful leap, she strikes, charging like lightning and taking down her prey in seconds. The hunt ends swiftly, cleanly, and coldly, just like every battle for survival in the wild. A massive rock python coils tightly around the unlucky impala. The impala struggles weakly, its frantic breaths blending with the whisper of the wind.
He's coming. He's coming.
Moments later, two lionesses appear, drawn by the sounds of the struggle. They approach slowly, with pride and confidence. The impala, now helpless, becomes the prize in a deadly contest between the apex predators of the wild.
That's gonna be tough. Look. Wow. He's coming. He's coming. This is gonna. Yo.
On the towering gray rocks of the Manungu Range, a group of young, curious, and energetic baboons encounters two klipspringers. Normally, klipspringers stand motionless, like living statues among Kruger's rocky cliffs. But today, they are in motion, leaping, alert, and ready to face off. The young baboons dart back and forth, teasing their horned neighbors as if it were just another harmless afternoon of play. Yet with every jump that comes too close, the klipspringers strike back, forcing the startled baboons to retreat amid bursts of laughter and the echoes of chaos ringing across the mountainside. A lioness in a foul mood charges forward, eyes blazing, tail lashing fiercely behind her. In front of her stands a once proud and dominant male lion, now forced to retreat, growling in a desperate attempt to save face. two impalas wander closer, unaware that they've stepped into the sights of a perfect predator. Then, the moment strikes. In a single breath, a leopard bursts from the ground, its pounce so swift and powerful that the impala is lifted clean off the earth. Within seconds, victory rests firmly in the jaws of the famed predator.
Wow.
But peace never lasts long in the wild. A thief appears, one who doesn't hunt, only steals. And this time, its target is the leopard's hard-earned meal. No animal truly understands the concept of restraint, especially predators. These two young lions were born right here, on this land. They grew up among the thorn bushes, the scorching winds, and the dry scent of the savanna grass. This is their territory, where they learn to stalk, chase, and survive. But today, they made a mistake. A reckless choice to hunt the domesticated donkeys that have long lived peacefully nearby. To them, it seemed like an easy meal, but to the people and the community around, it was a dangerous act. Fortunately, fate granted them mercy. When the villagers discovered what had happened, they chose not to punish the lions. After all, those donkeys live in a semi-wild state and the lions were merely following the call of their instinct. In the wild, even the mightiest predators are never truly safe. And today, a scene so rare it's almost unbelievable unfolds when a daring leopard discovers a lion's den with cubs inside. With footsteps light as the wind, it creeps silently toward the den. Inside, the faint whimpers of lion cubs echo softly. The leopard seizes the moment, lunging forward, grabbing one of the cubs, and vanishing in a flash before the lioness even realizes what has happened.
At least makes it a little more bearable to watch.
I've witnessed countless fierce moments in the wild, but never have I seen two ancient predators clash with such ferocity. The water was calm at first, still and silent, until a massive shadow suddenly rose from the depths, followed by a thunderous splash. In an instant, two colossal jaws locked together, filling the air with a bone-chilling sound. This was more than a fight for survival. It was a declaration of territory, a battle for dominance between two monsters of the swamp. A herd of antelopes grazes peacefully on the savanna until the shadow of a lion pride appears. In an instant, chaos erupts. To save the herd, one young calf is left behind, becoming prey for the predators. The lion quickly seizes the calf as the rest of the herd flees. In the savanna, survival often comes at the cost of blood and loss.
Conversations, Pete, don't waste
The
time.
lionesses of the airfield pride charge after a buffalo, forcing it into the water with no chance to escape. When the Machapiri male arrives to assist in the takedown, it seems victory is assured. But then, a Machapiri lioness slips into the fight, igniting the fury of the airfield females. Chaos erupts as lions clash, male and female, with no sense of alliance or pride. Amid the turmoil, the buffalo suddenly rises and bolts to freedom, leaving the lions snarling and chasing each other as if the hunt had never happened at all. On the plains of the Masai Mara, a pair of jackals roam in search of prey and they spot a young topi calf. It's an opportunity they can't afford to miss. The calf reacts too late, yet despite its size, it proves far more resilient than expected. It kicks and struggles, dragging its attacker, refusing to go down easily. Whatever the outcome, it has already fought with everything it has. An unbelievable moment where instinct and skill merge into one, creating a perfect display of nature's hunt. As the bird takes flight, the leopard leaps upward, snatching its prey midair. It seems there's nothing in the wild that can truly challenge this graceful big cat. On the savannah, a group of lions advances toward a full-grown black rhino, a massive and incredibly powerful creature. Despite their numbers, the lions can do little against this giant. The rhino stands firm, proud and unyielding, like a living fortress in the heart of the wild. A male lion rests quietly, savoring a moment of peace that any creature would envy. But suddenly, two dominant males appear, charging straight into his territory. At first, he stays down, as if to say, "Leave me be." Yet when challenged, he rises, growling with pride, refusing to back down even as his rivals assert their dominance. Two monitor lizards clash in a rare, head-to-head wrestling match. They lock tightly, each trying to overpower the other. Usually, the one who gets knocked down first is the loser. At least they're honorable, causing no harm beyond a few scratches to their pride. A pack of African wild dogs came face to face with a massive male lion, and things ended badly. A male lion will seize every chance to eliminate potential rivals for food. Without hesitation, it charged straight in and snatched one, despite the desperate rescue attempts of the wild dog pack. Wild dogs can be terrifying when they gather in packs. Like hyenas, they show no fear when confronting larger lions. The pack decided to attack a lioness and her cub to avenge one of their own. The pack surrounded the two lions, cornering them and applying constant pressure, looking for an opening to strike. The lioness fought alone against the numerous wild dogs to protect her cub. In the end, the pack grew exhausted in the face of the mother's relentless determination. With all its strength and fury, the male lion charges at the tiger to assert its dominance before its pride. What follows is a display of power, strategy, and raw instinct. The lion truly sees the tiger as a worthy opponent. But does this tiger even want to engage in such a fierce contest? Who would you side with? Lion or tiger? Both are seasoned hunters. The lion rules on land, while the crocodile dominates in the water. A fierce rivalry between the king of the jungle and the king of the swamp. When they face off, the outcome depends on the location of the encounter, as well as the strength and numbers of each.
Today, the pride's protector.
We all know that honey badgers consider themselves the rulers of the bush, and this mother honey badger is no exception. She didn't hesitate to charge straight at a hungry leopard to protect her young. Her fury is enough to strike fear into any predator. The leopard was completely terrified by the mother honey badger's aggression and determination.
Because, buddy.
Perhaps this is one of the most anticipated battles in the wild. A showdown between a lion and a tiger. Who truly deserves the title of ultimate ruler? Clearly, this lion appeared hesitant when facing the crocodile alone, unsure of where to start. However, its confidence grew significantly with the support of other lions. The confrontation became extremely intense and unbalanced. Even so, the crocodile proved its mettle. It showed no fear or submission, skillfully defending itself against the lion's attacks.
Yeah, the blood's on the leg. The crocodile's got blood on it.
Are you curious about the outcome of a face-off between a cheetah and a leopard? Both are masters of hunting in the big cat family, but when forced into a confrontation, which one is truly stronger? Wild cats possess incredible skills, incredible speed, great strength, agility, and intelligence. Both are solitary hunters, so they usually avoid unnecessary clashes. However, when they do face off, it can turn into an earth-shaking battle with an outcome no one can predict. As Verity approached the waterhole, the pack of African wild dogs quickly became aware of her presence. Though numerous and agile, they hesitated, sensing the strength and experience of this seasoned lioness. With a few low growls and a firm stance, Verity asserted her power over the aggressive wild dog pack. The cheetah is the fastest land predator, but when facing a crocodile, everything changes. Crocodiles are extremely dangerous aquatic predators with powerful jaws and lightning-fast reflexes. When a cheetah approached the water, it was suddenly attacked by a crocodile. African wild dogs and hyenas are both top-tier hunting teams in Africa, but which one is truly stronger? Both are pack hunters, relying on numbers to overwhelm their prey. Hyenas are direct competitors for food with wild dogs. The wild dog pack, some of the most fearsome predators of the land, cannot ignore intrusions from rivals. When the pack of about 20 African wild dogs began their attack at the signal of their leader, the hyenas realized that their combat skills and pack coordination were no match for the wild dogs. These notorious thieves of the savannah learned that lesson the hard way. Jaguars and caimans both primarily inhabit wetlands, rivers, and tropical forests in Central and South America, especially in Brazil. These areas provide abundant food for both species. Although the caiman is a close relative of the notorious crocodile and is also a fearsome predator, when faced with a highly skilled jaguar, it must accept its fate as prey. Not only are jaguars famous for their high-speed chases, but they are also extremely dangerous in stalking and ambushing their prey. When a jaguar pounces, sometimes one bite is all it takes to secure a meal. The jaguar's deadly strike quickly overpowered the caiman, bringing it down instantly before the jaguar dragged it to shore. The battles of the wild are always full of surprises and relentless intensity. Every moment of confrontation showcases strength, cunning, and survival instinct. Which predator do you think is truly the ultimate ruler? Leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next epic showdown.